For generations, humanity has survived in the shadows. We live beneath massive domes, powered by ancient crystals, sheltered from a suffocating gray sky. But the crystals are dimming. The world operates as a closed ecosystem, recycling the same dwindling energy in a state of managed decline, where every year provides less than the one before. Ira, a quiet teenager, spends her days navigating this decline. She's a mechanic, but her hands have a peculiar knack for making dead machines pulse with life that others can't seem to find. Her life is a cycle of patching up failing drones and rewiring old circuits. It's a mirror of humanity's larger survival strategy. We are endlessly managing symptoms of a dying world instead of investigating why it's dying in the first place. A system built exclusively on containment and temporary patches eventually reaches a point where the patches no longer hold. That point is now. Domes are losing structural integrity, and the very air inside is starting to grow stale as the power fails. While scavenging, Era discovers a glowing feather not in any record. More importantly, it pulses with the exact rhythm she feels when touching a machine. That night, a voice calls out to her. It isn't coming from inside the city, but from somewhere far above the thick gray clouds. This feather is a disruption. It's a signal from outside the closed loop, proving that the world beyond the dome isn't just a void, it's actively reaching out. Driven by the mysterious voice, Era and a reckless scavenger named Ren decide to break the city's oldest laws. They sneak past the perimeter to diagnose the source of the call. Outside, they find a landscape of rusted metal and scorched earth, the remains of a planetary war that ended centuries ago. They reach a forgotten observation spire, and when Era touches the terminal, the ancient tech recognizes her. The gray sky above them isn't clouds at all, it's a physical seal. This terminal shows the planet's defense architecture. This geometric grid was built as a quarantine shield to protect survivors from the weapons used in the war. The shield worked so well that the people inside forgot it was even there. The protector became the prison. The terminal data tracks the feather back to a specific biosignature. It belongs to a sky being, the last of its kind, trapped at the center of the grid. The sky being is a living battery, pumping energy to keep the barrier active, but it's exhausted. Millennia of operation have riddled the grid with stress fractures. Now, dark corruption from the old war is pressing against those mechanical gaps, forcing its way back inside. The voice Ira heard was a distress signal. The sky being is dying, and if the engine stops, the barrier won't just turn off, it will collapse onto the domes below. The system failure isn't a glitch, it's the final breath of a creature that has been overworked for centuries. Inside the domes, the vibration of the failing barrier is causing mass panic. Walls are cracking as the pressure from the sky increases. Ira has to choose. She can stay in the dome and try to reinforce the city's crumbling walls, or she can head into the heart of the storm to reach the engine. She heads up. As Ira climbs toward the light, the glowing feather begins to merge with her skin, its pulse matching her own heartbeat. She realizes now why machines always spoke to her. She carries the same energy signature as the being in the sky. She wasn't just a mechanic, she was part of the system's failsafe. To stop the collapse, Ira has to provide the energy the engine no longer can. Ira makes a final leap into the core of the barrier, letting her own power flow into the fractures. She doesn't try to hold the pieces together, she shatters the barrier. The ancient shield dissolves. The dark corruption is burned away by the unfiltered light, and the sky being is finally released from its role as a battery. People step out of their domes and look up, seeing the sun and the stars for the first time in their history. They spent centuries trying to survive within a cage. True healing didn't come from fixing the